Just raise your hand, accept Jesus, and everything's okay. And they found out. I found out. You found out. We found out. The more you want to be like Christ, the more you have to travel the same road that he traveled. There, praise the Lord. Isn't Jesus good? Yeah. What kind of, something? Forgive me for saying this. It's really lacking in the Western church. One thing that I see lacking, and you might not want me after this, is humility.
Well, how would you describe humility? How would you describe humility from your tradition and perspective?
They had their heroes. Every saint, my Saint Seraphim, Saint John of Shanghai and San Francisco, Saint Paisius of Mount Athos, and you could just go on and on. They all, Perry, they didn't just read the scriptures, they lived the scriptures. There was a monk who went to his abbot and he said, I want to become a saint. I want to become. You see, I know a young man actually said that. I said, be careful, because the road to sainthood is lined with suffering. So the abbot said, okay, go find a holy man and live with him. It was passed down from generation to generation. The lives of the saints, every one of the Russian saints, Romanian saints, Bulgarian saints, Orthodox saints, it was not a life of ease. It was a life of suffering in a different sense. Because truly, if we take suffering in the right sense, it does bring us closer to Christ. Whether it's our children, whether it's our finances, whether it's our business, it brings us closer to Christ. So they had their heroes, they had their signposts. Perry, in the West, forgive me, yes, we have so-and-so, I'm thinking of Billy Graham, God bless him, huge rallies. So everybody in my era wanted to have these huge rallies. I was going to be a minister and have these huge rallies. There wasn't a whole, just raise your hand, accept Jesus, and everything's okay. And they found out. I found out, you found out, we found out. The more you want to be like Christ, the more you have to travel the same road that he traveled. And so, I think, I believe, I know. For instance, our Saint Innocent from our church. You read his life, he suffered 15 years as almost starving before he even got his parish out in Siberia somewhere. Well, it's been 18 years, I'm kind of getting there. Yeah. He had tremendous suffering. He died a very holy man, miracles during and after his life. Then I'll finish this thought. Saint Innocent's uncle was a saint, and to a saint it means someone totally sanctified. Your church teaches sanctification. I wonder how many really are. Not for me to judge. Probably Mrs. So-and-so down the corner, the old lady in the corner. His uncle was a saint. His grandfather was a saint. You just don't say, well, he's a saint, he's in heaven. You don't do it that way. They suffered for Christ. Humility. People think I joke a lot, and I do. You put yourself beneath everybody else, and you do not believe you're better than anybody else. And if someone was to do something good to me, I would know that I didn't deserve it. I would know that. And I would right away think, how can I pay him back? Humility is something you can't teach, but find a humble person and live with them. A humble person is, in our culture, that's been equated with weak. Oh no. Oh no.